welcome back to my cozy corner of the internet. I'm Mayastar, and this is the Mayastar Podcast. I teach energy healing courses online through Mayastar Academy, share spiritual guidance and mystical musings on the Maya Muses blog, and provide healing, ritual, and spellcasting services. As a starseeded shaman and professional witch, today is episode 93 of the Mayastar Podcast, and I'm drawing from the Mayastar website articles. At mayastar.net, today we'll be covering the Pleiadians, light beings that can support us in our spiritual journey and awaken us to our starseed destiny. We'll also look at ways we can connect with them more deeply using energy healing attunements. But first, I'd like to thank you for being here today. If you feel called, please take a moment to like this episode and leave me a comment. It really does help the channel to grow. I read and reply to all of your messages, and I love hearing your thoughts. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That way, you'll know as soon as new episodes are released. And if you're listening on your mobile, look out for the hype option below this episode. Hyping a video on YouTube helps it get out to more viewers. As usual, I have a tendency to go off script and let my intuition guide me, so we'll be meandering around these topics and pursuing the scenic route to enlightenment. If this sounds interesting to you, stick around and while away some time with me as we explore these things together. So sit back, relax your shoulders, take a sip of chamomile tea, exhale deeply, and let's explore Pleiadian light beings, history, healing, and lightwork. Pleiadian light beings are perhaps the best known and most popular of all extraterrestrial emissaries of the light that work with healers and energy workers today, those who feel a strong spiritual calling to bring gifts of healing, empathy, intuition and peace to the planet and those around them, are the light workers, indigo children, empaths, and starseeds that have incarnated at this time to provide support, encouragement, and inspiration to awakening souls. Light workers, indigo children, empaths, and starseeds are often more receptive to the energetic communications of the Pleiadians because they've connected to them in past lives. The Pleiadians are multidimensional spirit beings from the Pleiadian star system, in particular the star Alcyon, which is the primary star of the Pleiadian constellation. The Pleiadians are light beings that exist transdimensionally in the location of the stars that make up the Pleiades, or seven sisters. The Pleiadians are just one tribe of light beings that are here to assist humanity. Their presence was continuous in the lead-up to the harmonic convergence of December 2012, and their unwavering support has been felt by spiritual seekers, healers, and light workers ever since. In particular, around the opening of the Age of Aquarius Ascension Gateway, which opened on the 19th of November 2024 and marks a period of acceleration in the spiritual awakening of the planet as a whole. Their unwavering support has been felt by spiritual seekers, healers and lightworkers throughout this time. They offer us guidance, healing energy, and support us in coping with the changes we experience during spiritual ascension, especially during times of accelerated growth such as we're now in and will be in for the next 20 years. Many people wonder, what do the Pleiadians look like? Some of the Pleiadians have incarnated physically during this time in order to facilitate our spiritual development. They have close associations with the Lemurians, who populated the lost continent of Lemuria that sank beneath the Pacific at the end of the last ice age. Some Lemurians ascended to higher spiritual planes at this time, while others returned to the Pleiades. Others populated areas of South America and California, and some are said to have colonized an underground city called Telos beneath Mount Shasta in California. Pleiadians that have incarnated in a human form are often described as having a golden aura. They tend to be tall and thin, with blonde hair and brilliant blue eyes. Pleiadians encountered during visions and dreams are often described as Nordic in appearance. They are described as having long white or gold hair, pale skin, and light-coloured eyes, and they are usually depicted as tall humans, although other descriptions make them sound more like angelic beings, where they have a humanoid shape but are glowing with energy and often communicate telepathically during these encounters. The Pleiadians frequently visit Earth in order to further our development and often make themselves known to those of a more spiritual disposition through channeling and also through energy healing work that helps the individual align themselves with the higher spiritual frequencies that will help them to help others when the earth as a whole ascends to a higher spiritual plane. This planetary ascension began at the winter solstice of 2012, when our Sun and Alcyon, the main star of the Pleiades, moved into an area of the Milky Way we call the photon band, that was known by the Mayans as the tree. During this celestial transition, called the harmonic convergence, the global ascension was initiated, and our home planet began to ascend to a higher state, what we call the new Earth. Those pursuing their spiritual journey have found that higher energetic frequencies became accessible to us at that time, and for those who were attuned to high frequency energies, their capacity to utilize spiritual energy and ground it into the earth matrix was enhanced. But perhaps you think you might be a Pleiadian soul incarnated on earth. Pleiadian starseeds are people whose souls were previously connected to celestial light beings like the Pleiadians. A starseed may not necessarily have been a Pleiadian, but may have worked closely with them as part of their spiritual work in past lives. The Lemurians that occupied the lost continent of Lemuria had strong connections to the Pleiadians. Likewise, the Avalonian light beings of Celtic mythology are also strongly connected to the Pleiadians. A starseed may experience a strong connection to space and the stars. When incarnated as human, they are often introverted, deep thinkers, and very creative. They tend to be drawn to the mysteries of life and philosophy, and spend a lot of time studying and meditating. Starseeds are often drawn to becoming healers and working with energy healing techniques because they have heightened sensitivity to energy. Their high sensitivity means energy protection is very important for maintaining their equilibrium. And now we'll look at some Pleiadian attunements and energy healing practices that can be used to help you connect more deeply with the Pleiadians or awaken your memories of the Pleiadians if you feel you've connected with them in the past. A number of powerful energy healing techniques have been brought to the earth plane through the Pleiadian light beings, and I'm honoured to have been a conduit for some of these high-frequency modalities, and am further honoured to be able to share these with students all around the world. The Pleiadian DNA Clearing and Activation course is an energy healing modality that works to activate and optimize the energetic keys that mirror our genetic code within the energy body. This helps to restore us to our energetic blueprint for the purpose of progressing our healing journey and supporting our spiritual ascension. Here's some more information about this course from the Mayastar website at mayastar.net. The Pleiadian DNA Clearing and Activation Attunement course is a series of 7 attunements facilitated by the Pleiadian light beings of the star Alcyon. These activations work on an etheric level to awaken and develop the full 12-strand DNA system that is the inheritance of all humans. This awakens additional spiritual healing capacities and talents within us, which can assist us and enhance our lives in many ways. This system clears any blockages and activates the dormant elements of your DNA coding in order to fulfill the potential of your spiritual, energetic blueprint. This is a powerful system and one that affects the energy vibration on all levels, increasing the basal vibrational rate of the individual. This can further be enhanced through working with the special meditation exercise outlined in the manual in order to increase your energy vibration to smooth the journey of planetary ascension. The course manual includes all of the information required to work with this system, as well as information on energy exchange, quantum physics, the power of the mind, metaphysics, prayer, vibrational medicine, and philosophy, the energy body, complementary therapies, energy healing, and how it all works, other modalities that work with the Pleiadian frequencies, are the Wheel of Light starseed activation, Pleiadian connection attunement, the Pleiadian white light connections, the Pleiadian healing emanations, the Pleiadian orb of resonance, and the celestial encodings 1 to 9, which includes 9 powerful attunements, during which encoded ethereal crystals are imprinted in the energy field at the 7 main chakras and the Soul Star and Earth Star chakras. Each encoded crystal can be activated and deactivated as required after the course is completed. The individual codings are as follows: Celestial Abundance encoding, Celestial Creativity encoding, Celestial Divinity encoding, Celestial Healing encoding, Celestial Love encoding, Celestial Peace encoding, Celestial Protection encoding, Celestial Psychic encoding, and Celestial Serenity encoding. If this episode resonated with you and you feel called to explore these energies more deeply, you'll find a wide range of distance attunement courses, including those mentioned in this episode, on my website at mayastar.net. I offer full support for your healing and spiritual awakening journey, with attunement sent using the Orb of Life method, which means you can receive them wherever you are in the world. You can also explore the latest spiritual guidance, articles, and daily energy updates exclusively on the Maya Muses blog at blog.mayastar.net. And if you'd like to support my work or join the Mayastar Soul Tribe community, you'll find a link for the Mayastar Buy Me a Coffee page in the description box below. The Mayastar Soul Tribe members hold a special place in my heart, so a big thank you and my brightest blessings to you. And thank you to all who like, share, subscribe or comment on these episodes. Your engagement helps this podcast get recommended to people who will find inspiration in my words. Wishing you peace, prosperity, and progress in all you do. With blessings.